In today's video, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the new top 5 broken loadouts here in Modern Warfare 3 Season 5. Now, if you're trying to increase your KD, get your first 100 kill game, or your first MGB nuke, you came to the right video. So if you guys are new and find this video to help, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and let's get into it. Now, get into our first weapon in today's video, guys. We have the STG-44, one of the newer weapons here in Modern Warfare 3, definitely one of the best weapons here in Modern Warfare 3, and this definitely deserves a spot here in today's video. But for my first attachment on this weapon, we are going to the magazine, and we're going to be adding on the 50-round drum. Now, surprisingly, the 50-round drum really doesn't hurt the STG-44 too much, so we are getting more ammo at the start of the game. We actually have more ammo in our reserve, and we actually just have a 50-round drum, so you never have to reload. With the time to kill on this weapon being really good, especially with the class up after we make it, you never have to reload. You don't have to slow yourself down reloading all the time, and it's going to feel like you never have to reload. Crazy feeds. You probably could get about 8-9 kills in one mag if you hit all your shots accurately, so we are going to be adding on the 50-round drum for our first attachment. Now, for the underbarrel, we are going to be adding on the paracord grip, one of the newer attachments here in Modern Warfare 3. I'm sure everyone has this unlocked now, but we're going to horizontal recoil control, sprint to fire speed, aiming auto sway, aim walking steadiness, and also if you pull up your stats here, you can see that you're getting a 4% increase in your movement speed and a 7% increase in your aim walking movement speed. So we're receiving a little bit of mobility, we're moving faster around the map, we're being more aggressive, getting into more engagements, getting those high kill games, shooting faster off a sprint, just having better control of this weapon. So definitely unlock this attachment if you haven't and abuse it until it gets nerfed. Now for my muzzle, guys, we're going to be adding on the quartermaster suppressor. This is also a new attachment here in Season 5. Go ahead and unlock it if you haven't, but I like this attachment just because we're off the radar, we're staying stealthy, we are a ghost on that map, so no one can watch us on the radar, no one can find us on the map. We're being quiet, going on those higher kill streaks, increasing our KD, helping us get our first nuke. Also, we get gun kick control and recoil control. The recoil is going to be a lot better on this weapon. It's already good. We're making it a lot better, and the only thing I don't like about the STG is the gun kick, so having this on is going to calm that down, make it easier to control in our gunfights to get more accurate kills. So of course, add this on for your third attachment. Now, we're skipping the barrel and the laser and going to the optic next and adding only Jack Glasses optic. Now, this is the best optic here in Modern Warfare 3. A super clean red dot, a blue dot, which everyone loves, and also we get firing aiming stability, which I only think there's like 1 or 2 other optics that do that, but this is by far the cleanest, really easy to see out of, so of course, I do want to add this on. And then for my final attachment, we are going to the stock here and adding on the DR79 combo stock. This should be the only stock you should use on the STG. We're getting a lot more gun kick control, recoil control, and also a little bit more firing aiming stability, just making this weapon very stable, very calm and smooth, calming that gun kick down, and also getting better recoil control to make this weapon very nice, no recoil whatsoever, and you're going to fry with this build. Next, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the static HV, which is also a new weapon here in Modern Warfare 3. This build, you're going to be really aggressive, no recoil, get a lot of kills very quickly. This is definitely a build you need to try out, but we're going to start with the optic here first. I'm going to throw on the Jack Glasses optic. Now, when I uploaded this weapon first, a lot of people said that they're not a fan of the iron sight, so we're going to put an optic on here. We're going to put the best optic on here, which is the Jack Glasses optic, a blue dot, a very clean sight, and also we get firing aiming stability. You can't beat that at all, so of course we're going to throw it on for our first one. For the stock, we are going to be adding on the no stock. Now, this is actually my first time using it, and when I used it with no stock, I'm telling you, it felt like I had rollerblades on my feet. I was moving fast around the map, being more aggressive, getting a lot more kills. And if you're in the small map playlist, or if you're playing shipment, or just, you know, want to be aggressive, have the no stock on. You're going to be moving really quick with the high mobility and the handling that we're receiving, so you're going to get into a lot more engagements, get those kills, had an aggressive play style, so definitely try out the no stock. Now, we're dropping down to the rear grip here and adding on the SK24 grip. Now, this can help with gun kick control and recoil control. Now, with us running the no stock, we're losing a lot of recoil control, flinch resistance, gun kick control, and everything. So we definitely want to have this attachment on because it is going to make the weapon easier to control. I want you to be aggressive, but also I want you to have good control of this build because I don't want to give you a build where you're moving fast around the map, but try getting into a gunfight and not hit your shot. So definitely having this on is going to make the weapon easier to control, and it's gun kick, it's recoil control, and everything like that. So definitely have this on. Now, we're jumping over here to the underbarrel next and adding on the paracord grip. Now, that's going to give us horizontal recoil control, sprint to fire speed, aiming auto sway, and aim walking steadiness. And of course, we do get some more mobility, so we are moving much faster around the map. We're being more aggressive. This is definitely a great attachment for this build here. And then getting to my final one here, we are going to the muzzle and adding on the best muzzle here in Modern Warfare 3, which is the 735 compensated flash hider. We're shortening that radar ping. We're getting some vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and firing aiming stability, making making this weapon very smooth, but also you could be very aggressive with. Now, for weapon number 3, guys, we have the SVA-545, which is still the best long-range weapon here in Modern Warfare 3. Now, this build, you can use it up close, you can use it at long range, medium range, it doesn't matter. This thing has a crazy time to kill in its hyper burst mode, which I do recommend with this class up. But we are going to start with the magazine here first and add on the 45 round mag. Now, with the SVA having a nice time to kill no matter where you are on the map in hyper burst mode or in fully auto mode, it doesn't really matter. With it having a nice time to kill, you definitely want to add any larger mag so you're not reloading all the time after you get a kill or two, or you don't want to reload in the middle of a gunfight. Slow yourself down all the time reloading, so we are going to be adding on a larger mag. I don't recommend the 60 just because it's going to hurt the weapon, so we are going to be adding on the 45 round mag for my first attachment. Now, for the muzzle, we're going to be using the Quartermaster Suppressor again. Now, this is going to get us off the radar, so we're a ghost. We're staying stealthy. We're getting our nukes. We're increasing our KD, getting all of our kill streaks. We're getting better gun kick control and recoil control. Now, I will say with the SVA, the recoil control and the gun kick control isn't bad, but with this build, I do want to cancel it out just in case you are using it in fully automatic or if you're going to use it in the hyper burst mode. So, no matter what you use it in, it's not going to have any gun kick, it's not going to have any recoil. You are going to have full control of this build, so we're going to be adding this on for our next attachment. Now, for the barrel, guys, we are going to be adding on the best barrel here for the SVA, which is the STV Precision Barrel. Now, we're getting a lot of aiming out of sway. We're getting some bullet velocity and range, or damage range and everything, and also we're getting some gun kick control and recoil control. Now, I will bring up the stats on this. We are getting a 15% increase in our bullet velocity, a 12% increase in our minimum damage range, a 13% increase in our effective damage range. So, no matter where you are on the map, your bullets are traveling very fast. They're hitting hard like a truck, giving you a crazy time to kill. With this weapon not even getting nerfed, I don't remember the last time it got a nerf. It's always been getting buffed. So in hyper mode, in fully automatic, this thing is going to be super dangerous at any range. So we're going to add on the best barrel. Now, for the optic, you can switch this one out. I'm sure not a lot of people like it, but I'm going to be adding on the Koryo's Eagle Eye. Now, what this is going to help me do is see people at a longer range. This is kind of more of a Warzone build here in multiplayer, but, if you're not on the small maps, even if you're on the small maps, this is a perfect sight up close, medium, far range. So, like I say in my videos, though, there is so many good optics here. Choose what you guys like. If you want to run the Jack glasses, you can, but I'm going to switch up this build a little bit and add on the Koryo's Eagle Eye for my next attachment. And then for my final attachment, guys, we are going to the rear grip and adding on the Demo 650 grip. That's giving us a lot of firing aiming stability, a lot of gun kick control, and a little bit of recoil control. So now when firing this weapon, it's very smooth, very calm and accurate. The weapon has no more gun kick. In fully automatic, in hyper burst mode, it doesn't matter. This thing has nice damage, really good recoil control, and you guys are going to love it. Now, for weapon number 4, guys, we have the Striker 9. Now, with the FJX Horse and the Super 46 getting a nerf, the Striker 9 is actually a great SMG again. For my build, though, we are going to start with the barrel, and we're going to start with the Striker Elite Long Barrel. A lot of bullet velocity, some damage range, some recoil control, and some aiming out of sway. Now, with this weapon not having the best recoil control, this attachment is going to fit perfect on this build. Also, the fast fire rate, the fast bullet velocity, that's going to be a really good combo. And surprisingly, this SMG has some really good damage range. So, with the damage range and the bullet velocity going up, your longer range gunfights are going to be really good on this SMG, especially after we finish it. So throw this on for your first one. Now, for the muzzle, we are going to be adding on the Z35 composite flash hider. This is still the best muzzle in the game. This is one of the best SMGs now, a great duo here, so we are going to abuse this. Fire aim stability, some horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, and also some shorten the radar ping. So you really can't watch this on the radar anymore, so we're going to add this on for our second attachment. Underbarrel, we're going to add on the MW3 hand stop grip. I want to work on some mobility. I want to work on some handling. I want to be more aggressive, so we're going to throw this on. We're moving faster around the map. We're moving faster while aiming down sight, so we're being more aggressive, run and gun type of play style. This build right here is going to get you easy high kill games, so of course, I want to run this. We're not going to use a magazine here. We're going to the rear grip and adding on the SAC and ZX grip. Firing aiming stability, gun kick control, and recoil control. Making this weapon very smooth and calm when firing is going to help us be more accurate. We're going to calm that gun kick down with this weapon having a fast fire rate. The gun kick is going to be pretty high, so that's going to be really good. Also some recoil control, making this weapon very easy to control. Make this weapon very calm and accurate in our gunfights is going to help us win those gunfights. And then for my final attachment, we are going to the stock here and adding on the RB Assault stock. stock, we're getting a lot more gun kick control, firing aiming stability, and a little bit of aim down sight speed. So now this weapon is very stable, very calm. The gun kick isn't bad anymore, having nice control of this build, and also some aim down sight speed to help us be a little bit more aggressive. And then getting to our final weapon in today's video, guys, we have the BAL27. Now this weapon received a buff here in the Season 5 update, making this weapon have no recoil whatsoever. So with my build, we are going to start with the barrel and start with the Crown H3 barrel. A lot of bullet velocity and range, aim walking movement speed itself, and some aiming auto sway. Now I like using this barrel just because I receive a little bit of movement speed, I get a lot of damage range by 20%, and also I'm receiving a little bit of bullet velocity by 11%. So this weapon is hitting hard like a truck at longer ranges. The weapon's easier to control, the bullets are traveling faster, so this is a really good barrel for the BAL27. Now, for the muzzle, we are going to be adding on the Quartermaster Suppressor again. Now, we're off the radar, we're being quiet, we're staying stealthy, so that's going to help us get our MGB nukes. We're getting more recoil control and gun kick control, so if you have any troubles controlling your shots, having this suppressor on is going to make it a lot easier to control. Your gun kick's more calm, your recoil control is a lot better, so have this on for your second attachment. Underbarrel, we are going to be adding on the paracord grip again. Of course, we are going to be adding on the new attachments. On the BAL27, we're getting some horizontal recoil control, sprint to fire speed, aiming auto sway, aim walking steadiness, making this weapon very easy to control, helping us be more aggressive. And also with this attachment, we are gaining more mobility, so making us more aggressive is going to be a lot better for this weapon. So add this on for your third attachment. Now, we are going to be adding on the magazine. Now, with the 60-round mag, it does not hurt the weapon at all. It only takes away a little bit of handling, but you can't notice that. So that's really good. I like to have that 60-round mag. It's not hurting the weapon. So, of course, add it on. Let's make this weapon better. Let's not reload all the time. Slow ourselves down. So the 60-round mag is definitely going on here. And then for my final attachment, we are going to the stock, and we're going to be adding on the Claret Light stock. Now, that's going to help with aim down sight speed, aim walking movement speed, crouch movement speed, and movement speed. I want to work on some mobility, I want to work on some handling, help me be more aggressive. So with this build now, we have no recoil, the weapon is really easy to use, we're being more aggressive, and we can just have that aggressive run and gun type of play style. So add this on for your final attachment. But in my opinion, these are the top 5 broken loadouts right now here in Modern Warfare 3 Season 5. So try them all out, let me know what your favorite build was, and also let me know what your best game was. But guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.